Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slant Hope, and I got another video for y'all. Got a funny ass clip, so I'm gonna play it and then I'm gonna come back with my commentary.
You have to find the woman who makes you happy, Robert.
Well, black women don't want to be happy. They squeeze out about 7 or 8 of them little nappy-headed chillin' by the time they 21. It's all downhill from there. Look, oh, that woman's body over there, that's a temple. A black woman's body is a temple of doom. When was the last time you saw a black woman jogging, Robert? Ask yourself that question. And I ain't talking about them super steroided she-males in the Olympics that tuck their testicles up either.
Well, come to think of it.
That's what I thought. You ain't never seen it. Cause black women don't jog. That way they don't sweat out all them industrial strength toxic Avenger chemicals they use to straighten out their hair.
Sarah loves to jog.
Well, of course you do. Sarah is a human being.
Okay, fellas, enough of the guy talk, jibber jabber, talky talk. Can we just start running already? Come on!
You coming?
I ain't running with y'all two niggas in the park. Police might shoot me by mistake. See you on the other side, nigga!
So, that was a funny ass clip. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. You know, shit was hilarious. Alright. But, he made some points. And the reason that I played that clip is because I want to talk about this so-called body positivity shit, right? Because I feel like this shit is like mainly geared towards black people in a certain way, or it might be that black people, or I would say more so black women, but black people have taken it to a certain extreme, and I kind of like want to talk about it. So it's funny, it's a little humorous in the beginning, but it's also a lot of real shit going on, right? So let's be real. One, like Kanye West said this, right? He said this whole body positivity shit is demonic, right? I think like America is already like one of like the filthiest places in the world when it comes to eating, right? There's a lot of obesity here. There's a lot of people who are unhealthy. Our food is disgusting, the way that it's processed, the things that we add, the additives, the sugar, the you name it, right? And then on a micro level, when you get to the black community, it's even worse, right? Now, some of it might be remnants of slavery. You know, we had to add a lot of sugar to things to make it taste good. We had to add a lot of sodium to make it taste good. I get that. But we living in a new age, man, where you can be a little more nutritional, right? So, and I think a lot of times our people make this excuse, right, as to not want to eat better. And I think that this whole body positivity thing is really goes hand in hand with that. Now, let me tell you something. When it comes to the women who are built funny, right? Because some of us sisters are built funny. I get that. You shouldn't make fun of those people. You shouldn't, you know, shame them because if they built funny, you know, they family genetics is probably weird trash, or I don't want to say weird trash. They genetics is, you know, a lot of that stuff is genetic. I get that, right? If you build funny, you built weird, that's one thing. But then there's a whole other thing when you don't want to diet properly, when you don't want to eat the proper things, when you don't want to exercise, work out, go to the gym, jog, etc., right? When you don't want to look appealing, not just for somebody else, but for yourself. You know, it's proven that when you look good, if you look good naked, you feel a little more confidence, right? And we see that a lot of our sisters' confidence is low, non-existent, right? They take pictures holding their belly fat. They doing a lot of weird shit. They sticking their belly in their pants, trying to hide it. They taking pictures trying to hide the stomach, put the purse in front of the stomach. They're doing a lot of things because they're showing their low self-esteem. So if you got a problem with your stomach, if you got a problem with your physique that you can fix, and we're not talking about you don't gotta go get surgery, but if you could dedicate yourself a few minutes a day, a few hours a day that you might spend on social media, or that you might spend idly, because a lot of people swear they don't have time to do certain things, but they really do. They just don't want to invest in themselves in that way. They just don't want to put in that work, which is why a lot of people just go do surgery, not realizing that after you do surgery, you're still going to have to work out and eat right to maintain that. Otherwise, you're going to go need surgery again, and it's going to be a recurrent thing. So it's funny, he mentioned the black woman body is a temple of doom, right? And it's funny the way he was saying it. But let's be real. How many of our sisters is out here willing to work out and keep their physique in order, right? They tell us don't shame women who are fat, right? And they got this whole you can't fat shame and it's okay to be fat, when that shit is not okay. Black people are leading in diabetes, high blood pressure, hypertension, all the heart disease, cancers, all type of stuff, right? But yet we want to sit here and tell people that it's okay to be fat, that it's okay not to diet a certain way, that it's okay not to eat certain things. Like, that doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. We want to like have this no shaming campaign when in reality we really do need to be hitting the gym. You know what I'm saying? Especially our sisters. Our sisters, yo. So he was making a point. He asked them dudes, when's the last time you seen a black woman jogging? Right? I'm not saying that there's no black woman that jog, but let's just be real. For the majority of our sisters, they ain't trying to be in no gym sweating. They ain't trying to be jogging in the neighborhood. Most of the black women that I seen jogging or going to the gym was either women that was like, they worked in like corporate America or had some type of white friends. And then I seen a little bit of the sisters from the hood that kind of like worked out. But for the most part, a lot of our sisters is not really partaking and keeping their physique to par. But it's funny because they still want us as men to settle for that. And brothers, I encourage brothers, we shouldn't be settling for that shit. I tell chicks all the time, you get fat while you with me, I'm leaving you. And I don't feel bad about it. Because if I got to keep my physique, I go work out. You know, I try to be strong. I try to, you know, remain, you know, looking nice, right? And it's like, what makes you feel like it's okay for you to just deteriorate? I don't care if you had kids. I see women all the time. I see white chicks that be out there jogging or they be in the gym. When I used to go to the gym in school, right? Them sisters was in there. Not the black sisters. The other sisters was in there working out, making sure their physique looked right. Faithfully. They was in there faithfully. I go work out. I be seeing the Latino women out there. They older, they have a few kids, but they still out there trying to make, you know what I'm saying? They trying to keep their show together. It's about being healthy at the end of the day. It don't got nothing to do with no other man. It's about longevity. And the brothers should get in there too. But, you know, right now we talking about the sisters. You feel me? So he said it's a temple of doom. They don't really want to work out. He also went into, part of it has to do with the chemicals, with the hair, the fake weaves that they're wearing, right? It has to do with all of this shit. You be so, how many times I went to a party, right? And I see our sisters, they don't want to do certain things. Like they don't want to break a nail. They don't want to sweat. They don't want to, because they got so much makeup. They got the lashes on. They don't want to sweat. They glue out. Like it is annoying. That shit is annoying. It's annoying. You know, so this is kind of like some of the things that some brothers got to deal with. That's why I always say, like, I don't really want to date a woman that just love the weave, because I'm So he made another point. He said they don't want to sweat them industrial chemicals out, so they're not even really looking forward to working out. Right? So it was kind of like, I just wanted to kind of like talk about that, right? Because it's as funny as the thing might seem, and you know, people would just look at it as self-hatred. We also have to be realistic that, like, you know, we have a very unhealthy community. You know, and people want to usually talk about food deserts. Listen, I said this in another video. Designer stores are not in the hood. They are not in our communities. Yet, people, black folks, make it their business. They make it their business to travel to go get designer clothes. They make it their business to go to Gucci. I mean, nowadays you could even order food online. So we don't really, all those excuses we used to have, food desert is and blah, blah, blah. Listen, I watch white people travel. You know what I'm saying? When they gentrify the hood, I watch them not go to those supermarkets. You know what they do? They will travel. They don't care if they got to get on a train to go to Trader Joe's across town. They're going to go there. Because that's how important their nutrition is to them. They're going to go to Trader Joe's. They're going to go to Whole Foods. They're going to go wherever they got to go to get their nutrition. Oftentimes, we also want to be funny. We want to make fun of white people not really seasoning their food. Yeah, that's all fun and games till your ass end up with hypertension, with high blood pressure. Yeah, it's all fun and games, right? We make fun of it. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You want to season your food a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But it's all fun and games till we got high blood pressure, high cholesterol, you know, diabetes and all of those things. It's not funny then when we got to take pills for the rest of our lives. Come on, man. Let's get it together. Let's be real. Stop settling for these lazy ass sisters and stop jacking this body positivity shit. If you fat, do some shit about it. That's it. If you got a problem, stop tucking your stomach in, stop wearing the corsets, stop sticking your pants. I mean, just stop sticking your belly in your pants. Stop trying to hide the back fat. No, do something about it. Come on, let's get healthy. Hopefully I said something that might benefit us as a folks. And let's get our nutrition up, man. Let's get healthy, man. For not just for ourselves, for our partners, for our families, and for our children. Y'all stay blessed. Peace. Let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section.